Hey everyone, this is Prime. Thank you for tuning in. And today's episode will be about different toy hauls that I've gone through at Value Village and to share some of the amazing toys that I got. So let's get into this. This video is going to be about different toy hauls that I've been to at Value Village. Most of them are from the 80s and 90s. There are some that are actually from that are newer than that. At the time, I thought they might have been older, but they weren't. But that's okay. I still like them. So I just want to show you various different ones. And just as a disclaimer alert, these are not just all Transformers. Okay, let's do it.
Excelsior!
The first toy that I'm going to be talking about today is Antman. Antman from the MCU, from Marvel. And he is produced by Hasbro from 2016. And he's been in lots of the Marvel movies. Played by Paul Rudd, and his secret identity is Scott Lang, if you've seen the movies at all. He's been in a couple of different Avenger movies, and there's been 3 Ant-Man movies, Ant-Man, Ant-Man and the Wasp, and Quantumanium, which came out earlier this year. And he's known for his PIM particles, where it allows him to shrink as the size of an ant, hence the name Ant-Man, or to grow as big as buildings, as you can see in some of the movies there. So that's PIM particles. In the comics, though, Hank Pym was the one that created Vision. Not Vision, Ultron. And in the movies, in Age of Ultron, it was a combination of Bruce Banner and Tony Stark. And then in the comics, Ultron is the one that creates Vision as well. But yeah, Ant-Man. He's good. When I first got him in Value Village, this wasn't the original one I got. The original one I got, actually, his antennas were actually broken off. And then I found him again. Actually, I found a lot of Ant-Mans. I don't know why people don't like this Ant-Man, but I never had an Ant-Man growing up. So yeah, Ant-Man it is. And so the next toy I'm going to be talking about is from 1992, designed by Kenner. It's based off of the character from the animated series of Batman, which I used to watch as a kid, loved it, and a lot of kids loved watching the show and got into Batman and are still Batman fans today. And so this one here is Batman Turbojet. If you can see the picture on the screen there, you can see his accessories. So basically it's a kind of like a turbojet rocket pack with like a missile launcher. But unfortunately the bat symbol got rubbed off before I got him. But yeah, you can totally tell if you look here that all the Batmans have like the same face. You can totally tell that he's from the 90s, from the cartoon, just by looking at the cowl, the size of the ears, the face. And Batman is one of the toys where they made millions of different types of Batman. So I actually got a couple here from Value Village. I'm going to show you in the next couple of toys after this one. So yeah, I really enjoyed the series, and unfortunately I wish it wasn't. It was used a lot by whoever the kid was that had it before, but yeah, he's great. The third toy on the list also comes from Batman the Animated Series, produced by Kenner, from Series 3, Batman Lightning Strike. So Batman Lightning Strike, he comes with a glider, like a cape glider. If you see, you can see the picture on the screen there, with his accessories there. Unfortunately, I don't have the accessories I picked up as Valley Village, just the Batman. And yeah, he's in pretty good shape. I mean, he still has the bat symbol, so that's good. And he has a similar head, a similar cowl as the other ones. You can tell, right, just looking at it, it's from the 90s there, and from the animated series. Yeah, he's great. As another Batman, as a Batman fan, I just love collecting Batmans. There, he's awesome. Batman. Toy number 4 also comes from Batman the Animated Series from 1995, from Batman the Animated Series, Crime Squad. And he is Batman Stealthwing. As you can see, he also has a similar face, similar cowl and ears, and so you can totally tell he's from the 90s, from the animated series. If you look on the screen here, you can see his accessories, which is also a similar glider that shoots missiles. But yeah, so he's Batman. Gotta love him. He's Batman. I'm Batman. I always like doing that. Different YouTubers do a very good Batman voice like that. How it should have ended in their animated shows. They do that joke. I think it was from the Nolan films where they kind of spoofed it from. But yeah, this Batman's from the animated series. I'm just rambling on. Yeah, so let's go to the next one, which will be the last Batman toy.
What are you doing here?
I might ask you the same question.
Pursuing the enemies of law and order wherever they happen to be.
Aren't you in the wrong city?
On special assignment for the Daily Sentinel. You know my aide, Cato?
Robin, the boy wonder.
Well, I don't want to hold you up from your crime fighting.
Thank you, and good luck to you, Mr. Hornet.
Nice to have met you.
Gosh, Batman, what are they dressed like that for?
Toy number 5 also comes from the Batman toy lines. This one is actually not from the animated series. It's based off of a toy line called Batman Unlimited, and this is one of the characters. I couldn't actually find the exact character online, but he is, if you look at the bat symbol, which is a bit different than the normal bat symbol, that's from the Batman Unlimited cartoon. Batman Unlimited toy line, which spawned 3 different cartoon movies. I think I've seen like 1 or 2 of them. I don't have any of them. They're a bit more for younger kids, so it's not really my target audience. Yeah, some of the, I'm just gonna read them to you. The 3 you can also see on the screen there. There's Batman Instincts. Animal Instincts. Batman Limited Animal Instincts from 2015. Monster Mayhem from 2015. And also Mechs vs. Mutants from 2016. And they also spawned a web series from this toy line. And this Batman Unlimited toy was produced in the year 2012. In 2012, right? But it wasn't actually done by Kenner. The Batman toys changed companies. Oh my goodness! They decided to go to the producers that made Hot Wheels and Barbie, Mattel. So for a little bit, they did toys with Mattel. And yeah, Batman Unlimited. Toy number 6 also comes from Marvel. He's the Incredible Hulk. Sorry, that's my impression of the Hulk there. But yeah, this Hulk comes from, it's not vintage, from 2016, from the Hasbro toy line. Same toy line as the Antman I showed earlier. I also, like I said, got him from Value Village. He actually did have whoever had him before I guess they played in the sand or took him to the beach or something because he had a lot of sand in the different areas on the toy. I did clean him up. I think I kind of missed a couple spots, but yeah, you can find him. I actually saw him also at the Woodstock Antique Mall, and he was actually in the same package with Antman and a bunch of other Avengers. But yeah, he's from 2016 by Hasbro. He's the Incredible Hulk. Toy number 7 is also the Incredible Hulk. This guy here, he's from 2010. He's actually a McDonald's toy. I looked him up. He's a McDonald's toy. He flexes. Hulk flex. Sorry, I can't stop. Yeah, so he flexes like that. He doesn't really do too much, but yeah, another Incredible Hulk. You can't have too many Hulks because, you know, he's incredible, right? And he flexes, and yeah, McDonald's. Gotta love it.
Doc, what's going on?
Bruce Banner's rage and his frustration finally trigger the powerful gamma rays in his body, causing the world's most fantastic transformation as the Incredible Hulk is born.
Toy number 8 comes from 1973, produced by the company called Ben Cooper. The Rubber Spiderman. Yeah, rubber. Back in the 60s and 70s, they made actually a lot of toys that were rubber. Not necessarily that company, but different companies. Like when the 60s Batman with Adam West came out, and other toy companies and toy lines made their toys rubber. So this is the Rubber Spider-Man from 1973 from the Ben Cooper company. You can see the picture on the screen there. I found how I could tell he's 19. Oh, I could tell he was vintage when I picked him up at Value Village, but I wasn't sure what year at the time. After doing Googling, I found out he's from 1973, and the picture on the screen shows the coloring is a little bit off, but I'm pretty sure it's that toy. And I did a search online on eBay. How much people are selling this guy for, depending if he's like out of the box or in the box. Yeah, he ranges from anywhere between $50 and $400. So, got my Value Village. I saved some money, I think. Yeah. Number 9 is Spider-Man Bump and Go, based off of the animated series, which I used to watch as a kid. Loved it. Spider-Man was my favorite superhero. Not too big. When I was a kid, I didn't really want this toy because, you know, Spider-Man can whip swing. Why does he need a motorcycle? But the Toy Biz was the manufacturer. They're not around anymore, but they were like super popular in the 90s. They did all the Marvel toys. They made a killing off of Marvel because Marvel had tons of animated shows they made toys of. In the Bump and Go toy line, there was 2 motorcycles. This one was Spider-Man, and also Venom. Someday I might pick Venom up, but right now I just have the one Spider-Man Spider Cycle. You can tell it's from the 90s. The logo for Spider-Man, not sure you can see it right there, or right there, sorry, right there. That's the logo from the animated series. So, yeah, and if you look online, you can get him as much as $45. I saw somebody selling this bike for, I think maybe brand new. So I got a good deal finding a Value Village. Toy number 10 is also Spider-Man from 2014. It's from the Spider-Man movies. Spider-Man. So you can tell he's from, besides looking at the bottom of his foot, that he's from the movies. Flip him over, you'll see the Spider-Man the spider logo. You can see that the spider has longer legs. And how you know this is newer, because only in the movies where he has the spider having longer legs, in the cartoons, especially the vintage 90s cartoons or 60s cartoons, or in the comics, the traditional comics, the spider legs were actually smaller. So they expanded it for the movie. But yeah, so this is, I'm not sure exactly which toy line he's from 2014, but he is also done by Hasbro. Number 11 comes to you from a galaxy far, far away. From episode 1 of The Phantom Menace, Darth Maul. Darth Maul, he is the villain of the movie, episode 1. He dies in it, but then he is brought back to life from the Force on the dark side, from his brother and these other characters from the TV series, The Clone Wars. And then he also does have a cameo in the movie called Solo. Not that long of a clip, but I would like to see more of him. He's a good villain he's the next best villain after Darth Vader, in my opinion. He has that menacing look, hence the name Darth Maul. But yeah, he comes from Hasbro, from 1999, so he's vintage. Hasbro does do a lot of toys we mentioned on this channel, because Hasbro rocks, and they do they do a lot of stuff that we like. So yeah, Darth Maul.
Kira, you and I will be working much more closely from now on.
Toy number 12 also comes from a galaxy far, far away. Produced by Hasbro from 1999, vintage. Jar Jar. He is mainly in the prequel trilogy of Star Wars, so episode 1, 2, and 3. And also in the Clone Wars. If you look on the screen here, you can see a picture of the actual toy. He does come with a staff, which I don't have. I wasn't able to get him with the staff in Valley Village. But yeah, it was a cool find. And I mean, some people like him, some people don't. But if you don't have him in your collection, you're missing out on having him in your collection. Toy number 13. He comes from the past, not in a galaxy far, far away, but from the past. In his lore, he's from Mexico / California. Zorro. Yeah, Zorro. He was produced in year 2000, and looking on the back of his cape, you can't see it from there, but it mentions the year, and it's from Zorro Productions, so it's not actually from like an actual big toy line. I had a very hard time trying to get more details on this toy itself for Zorro, but I did find out that there was, in the 90s, there was a big Zorro toy line, so I think I might want to try to collect the toy lines from the 90s from Zorro. I didn't know that it existed, the toy line. I know there was a cartoon show back in the 90s, but it wasn't based off the cartoon show. But yeah, Zorro. I mean, come on, Zorro. Yeah. Toy number 14 comes from Hasbro from 1986, from the Transformers G1, Brawl. Now, if you look at it, right, you can tell this gun here does not look like it goes with this toy. This gun is actually from the G2 version of Brawl, Growing up, I had him as a G2 version. I found the gun, but when I got him in from Value Village, he didn't actually have the gun, so I decided to add him on there just for display purposes. So a little bit about the character. He's a tank. He's an evil Decepticon, and he is part of the Combaticons, which join into a giant called the Bruticus, which you can see on the screen there. So yeah, from 1986. I'll show you how to transform him. So the tank part goes up like that. Oh, sorry, up like that, right? Like that, and then the legs go out. As you can see, like that. And then you can see here, the arms go down like that. And then this part here, this goes up and then down like that. Oh, so, sorry, it's a little bit stiff here, but it goes down like that, and then voila, you have Brawl. And the last toy number 15 for this video. He is also by Hasbro from the Transformers Generation 1 from 1987. He's a heroic Autobot. His name is Nosecone. Nosecone is what they call a Technobot, which is another combiner team. Combiners are a team of robots that form into a giant, like Brawl was part of the Combaticons. But Nosecone is part of the Technobots, and they form a giant called Computron. And they were, I believe, near the end of the show, they were on it. But yeah, Nosecone from 1987. So to transform him, pretty simple. The drill part right here flips up, and that's where his head is. And then the back part is his legs. So you just want to flip it out like so. It's a little stiff here, and then like that. And his arms come out like that. And then voila. Let's go. Transformed. So that is all for this video. 15 toys from Value Village. This is only part 1. We will have multiple parts. The next video that comes from me, Prime, will be part 2. Part 3 will be later on. But yeah, we've been to Value Village a lot. Me and Sugarberry, we love going there, finding new treasures and that people don't want. And yeah, it's great. So just remember, when you're looking for antique or vintage toys, just remember that's just Prawn.